One here. Today we'll be doing a tropical update across the Atlantic and even into the eastern North Pacific and even to the Central Pacific. We got quite a few things to talk about here. We got 3 different storms to watch. One of them is an invest, one's a depression, and another one is a tropical storm. So let's go ahead and get started. Look into the Atlantic. I'm sure most people probably wondering about this guy right here. This just came up today as of 2 o'clock. You can see in the next 48 hours and 5 days, it's going to be fairly low, but this thing may have a chance. But at this point, I'm not 100% sure. We're not going to talk about that one or too much because, well, we do not have much of it. We had no models to look into. But here's the location of it. It's going to be just north Venezuela, something like that. So let's look into the European. And the track is looking to be going right towards the Bahamas, the Dominican Republic, Cuba, and even to Florida as well. It's basically the track of this thing. So we'll take a look into these models here. We'll see what the intensity shows from them. And it seems like it's going to take some time for this thing here to develop. The National Hurricane Center says it may take till Friday. So it's really between Sunday into Friday is when we pay attention to this. Now keep in mind, there is a stationary front across Florida, so as of right now, we'll see. So we'll start off with Monday. Your low pressure will be somewhere in here. Keep in mind, the waters right now are very warm in that area. I do not know about wind shear or anything like that. But there could be some wind shear to be involved here. Here's 3 o'clock. I cannot really tell where it is. I'm going to guess it looks like it's over the Dominican Republic there. Let's go to Wednesday. It's near Cuba. Here's Thursday. Friday. It seems like it kind of dissipates there. We're just going to see. Here's 4 o'clock. Oh, never mind. Here it is right here. So, looks like the Euro wants to take away from Florida. Let's continue on to next Sunday. Looks like it becomes a tropical system. But it seems like it's not going to be no threat to land or anything like that from the Euro. Wow, that becomes really strong on Monday. But things could change. So anyone from Virginia all the way into Florida, the Bahamas, Cuba, those areas need to watch this storm. You can see the winds are very strong with this. Tell it when it reaches out towards sea. What's the GFS suggestion? This is a very similar thing. You know what? I cannot see where it is. Let's back it up. You know what? The GFS suggestion is probably saying, well, I don't think it's going to do anything. So the Euro shows something, the GFS does not. But I guess we could take a look at rainfall totals from this. In the next 10 days. See, not much rain. Maybe around the Bahamas, in here, by Foxtown, there. You can see rainfall totals between 2 or 4 inches of rain. You can see the rainfall totals really increase. So, Bermuda, you're all going to have to keep an eye on this. Here. And the GFS, oh, here it is. It looks like it may be stationary. Seems like this is some remains of the storm right here overseas. Over 5 inches of rain. Alrighty, let's go on and move on. Let's go back to what it is right now. Now let's move on over here. Let's see, where am I going? Okay, so we got tropical storm Eric. I'm going to call it Eric. Then we got tropical Tropical Depression 7E. Now, this one here is right on the edge to being a tropical storm. You can tell here. Yeah, we gotta watch these too because these are heading right towards Hawaii. If we go to the Central Pacific, here it is. This is 40 miles an hour right now for the max sustained winds. So let's go over here. Let's go ahead. So here's the Hurricane Center's track. If I look at model's guidance, it seems like it's most likely going to stay to the south, but Hawaii may get some rain from the system, maybe 2 or 4 inches of rain. We're just going to have to see. But the Hurricane Center is expecting for this to become a hurricane. Let's go ahead and look at the global models. So you can tell here, basically, looks like it'll miss it to the south. There's a really good agreement with that. The intensity forecast. Now, ignore this one because that's the only one model that's taken it all the way up to Category 4, which is major hurricane strength. But what this thing here does have potential is to reach either Category 1 or maybe even a low-end Cat 2. We're going to have to see about this here. Ignore this one and this one for now. Just ignore these models right in here where it seems like the best agreement's looking to be a high-end Category 1 at this point. There's another set of models who wants to keep it weak tropical storm. We'll see about that. Seems like it'll be a little bit difficult to forecast here. Now let's look into the Tropical Depression 7. Here's its track here for now. Doesn't show Hawaii as of right now, but it does show there's a pretty good agreement that it's heading right towards Hawaii. But there is a couple of models that show it may turn north. We will see about that. Here's the intensity guidance. Now this is going to be... Wait a minute, that is the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Tropical Depression 7. Now this is a little concerning because now what this is showing is there is more models going near major hurricane status. You can see there's a group of models that want to take it up Category 2 or Category 3. There are some models that are showing may strength just a Cat 1. There is some that are showing it may stay as tropical storm. We will see about that. I hate doing this going all the way down here. Here's the Hurricane Center's forecast. They said what they're showing that they're expecting this to probably become a hurricane by Wednesday, 6 a.m. There. So yeah, a lot of things to watch here. So let's look into the European model. Here's Eric. Here's Tropical Depression 7. Here's Hawaii way over here. So let's go ahead and move on to Monday. You can see right in here, it seems like the max winds gust could be around 60 miles an hour from Eric. This one here is right now, it's reached to tropical storm status. This one here, it's staying around tropical storm status for now. Here is Wednesday. These two are starting it pretty strong. 91 gusts, that is reaching closer to Category 1. And this one here at this point looks to be Category 1. If we look at sustained winds here, look at to be really close here. Here is 1 o'clock. And here's the gust here. You see this one here is pushed to Category 1 status. You see this one here is calming down. Here's Friday. You can see this here is bypassed to the south, which is good. But they may get some rain here. This one here is really getting pretty strong. Here's 5 o'clock. This is getting really concerning. Here 125. Here is 6 o'clock. Looks like that could be the max there. zoom in here. Let's see here. Let's go up to 2 o'clock. And it seems like this one here looks like it may pass them to the north. Let's look into the GFS suggestion here. And this seems like it's a very similar situation, but weaker. So let's back this up. Here's the GFS suggestion. It looks to be a little bit further south. So let's look into rainfall totals here. So here's the next 10 days here. This is what it is for the next 10 days for right now, just from the GFS suggestion. Looks to be 1 to 3 inches of rain. Let's look into the Euro suggestion. Could be some decent amount of rain for the large island of Hawaii. About 5 inches of rain. Here's the other storm that may bypass them to the north. Right there. And here's the other system right down to the south. So Hawaii, gotta keep an eye on this here. So yeah, I think this is all I've got for you guys today. Hopefully enjoy this tropical update. Hopefully I did not forget anything else. So yeah, if y'all like this video, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you got any questions about this, put in the comment section down below. I'll answer you guys' questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.